Let's now explore the special general ledger indicator. First of all, I will show you one business partner via transaction code BP. Let's just open one. We navigate to the role FLVN00, so the financial accounting data of the supplier. The same also works for the customer, by the way. Then we go to company code, and over here you can see a reconciliation account. So meaning that whenever we post a transaction with our vendor in this instance, the same also counts for the customer side, then the transaction will be transferred to our general ledger via this reconciliation account you can see over here to update our general ledger automatically and in parallel to our customer vendor subledger. However, we can also use so-called special GL indicators. And when we use those special GL indicators, then the reconciliation account you can see over here will be overwritten by the special GL account that we specify in customizing in a second. This is because certain values, or certain transactions to be precise, we need to record in a special way in our balance sheet. Examples of such special transactions would be down payments, guarantees, or also retentions. So now let's navigate to the customizing /NSPRO, sub-reference IMG, go to financial accounting, accounts receivable and accounts payable, business transactions, posting with alternative reconciliation account. Let's click on this one. Then we click on other special GL transactions, and over here we say define alternative reconciliation account for vendors. As said, we can do also the same for customers. Let's click on this one. Here you can see first of all for what account type the special GL indicator is valid. In our case this is the vendor account. Then we have here the special GL indicator, which is just a one character key, as you can see, the respective name, and also the description. So as said, this counts for instance here for discounts, guarantees, also for security deposits, payment requests, and validated bank transfers. Those are the ones which are already defined in our system. Let's check it for discounts. So we double click on one of those fields here in this line. We need to include a chart of accounts and then hit enter. So let's say, for instance, we quickly look into our business partner that we inspected before. Here we have the reconciliation account 211 and a couple of zeros. We copy this one, go back to the customizing, include it over here. And then we now say that for our vendors, if we have a transaction including a guarantee, then the reconciliation account 211 and a couple of zeros should be overwritten by the special GL account we define over here. Let's say this one over here. Then we have one more column which is called planning level, but this we only set if the row over here should be relevant for the SAP cash management system. So for now we will leave it as is. Then we click on properties, and over here we can define a couple of other parameters. So first of all, noted items means that when we post to this special GL indicator, this would actually not lead to an update of the transactional figures. So in this case, the special general ledger account would only be for informational purposes. Actually, this is used for down payment requests and also for bill of exchange payment requests, as well as normal payment requests in the system. Then we have here a field that asks us whether we want to take into account the special general ledger indicator for a credit limit. So this means that transactions involving this special general ledger indicator are taken into consideration when the credit limit of our business partner is checked. We have the commitment warning indicator. So if we select this one, then if we want to post to a vendor or customer account for which a balance exists, so meaning that there are overdue items, then the system would send us a warning message to kind of remind us that there are already open items for the customer or vendor and that these open items will then increase. And then last but not least, we have here target special general ledger indicator. And here we can specify a list of indicators for special GL transactions, which can be posted on request. So for instance, we can list here all indicators for down payment requests, for which the posting of down payments is defined. And we can also list here all indicators for the bill of exchange payment requests, for which the posting of bill of exchange is defined. And last but not least, we have here the posting keys. They are already set in this example, so the debit and credit posting keys. And by the way, if you want to know more about posting keys, I will link you another video of mine in the video description of this one. Yeah, and that's basically it. We can save our entry, and then the next time we interact with this business partner and post, for instance, a guarantee received, then the special general ledger account will apply and will overwrite the reconciliation account that we defined in our business partner master data, as you have seen before. And by the way, if we want to see a whole list of our special general ledger accounts and indicators, we navigate to transaction code /N OBL3, select our company code and click execute. And over here you can now see the reconciliation accounts and the special general ledger accounts that are defined for those reconciliation accounts. And by the way, if we scroll far down over here, we can see the statistics. So here we can see, for instance, that certain accounts in company codes were not defined and so on. We can even inspect this further via transaction code /n OBL4 for our company code. And here we can see, for instance, that the general ledger account, so the special general ledger account we defined in customizing, was not created in the company code segment. So it was just created on a global basis. If you want to know more about the global and also the local general ledger accounts, I will also link you another video of mine in the description of this one. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you liked the video. If so, then please subscribe to my channel and activate the bell. See you next time.